Okay, what business should we do in Bali? What do you think the good business that we could do in Bali? So watch this video to the end. My name is Hoki Misa. I'm your host in Bali. Guys, welcome to What's Up Bali channel, the number one channel for you to know how to travel to Bali, how to stay in Bali, and condition in Bali now. If you're interested on those, consider to subscribe. Guys, I got this question quite a lot in my email. Okay, what do you think? What do you think that we should do? That we should open in Bali? Well, guys, to be honest, I cannot answer that. I cannot decide what business should you do in Bali because it's all coming back to you. What is your strength? What's your weaknesses? What the opportunity which available, and what is the threat for you as a foreigners here in Bali. But let me tell you a story. This is a real story, true story that I experienced myself. Wait, first let me just, it's too bright I think. Okay, I think this one, okay. Alright, let's continue. So, you know, me, I'm also a foreigners. Well, local foreigners. You know why? Because first, I didn't know anybody here. I didn't know their culture, Balinese culture. I don't speak their language. I don't speak Balinese language back then. I don't know their way of life. So back then, I'm also not a local. I'm also a foreigner. Yeah, I'm Indonesian. In their mind, I'm a foreigner from Jakarta. Okay, how could you know the culture, Bali? You are Indonesian. Guys, Indonesia have more than 300 ethnic groups, more than 300 cultures, with 700 different languages. What they speak in Bali, we call it Balinese, is different, totally different with what they talk in east of Java, which is only close each other. Clothes is different, way of life is different, their dance is different, they speak different languages, the food is different. Javanese food with the Balinese food is totally different. And then from East Java, if you move to the west, there's a West Java, the ethnic group, we call it Sunda. It's also totally different. Even the language is different. Clothes is different. The food is different. If you go to Sumatra, it's also divided. We got West Sumatra, which is Padang, like my parents' origin. Padang food, the rendang, totally different with the Aceh food. Totally different with North Sumatra food. The clothes also different. The language also different. So, more or less, I also face same problem. Cannot speak the language, don't know what to do, don't know anybody, don't know the norm, the way of life, etc. All I know is Bali is one of the world tourist destination. So my business should be related to tourism, but I don't know what yet. Is it restaurant, or it's gonna be accommodation like hotel, guest house, homestay, or it's gonna be a souvenir, or maybe transportation, tour and travel? I don't know. And back then I didn't have a lot of capital because my business, I came from Jakarta, right? So my business back then in 2011 went down hard. I don't have any money and I need a new place to start. And then we decided, me and my wife decided, we need a new place to have a fresh start. Then we decided Bali. So we moved to Bali in 2013 with no idea whatever. Marvel, my son, still 2 years old back then. So the first time I came to Bali, I decided to work somewhere first. So I work at the travel agent, like tour and travel agent in Bali. It's called Lila Tour, close to the airport, and create some networks with the hotel, with anyone. Because I didn't back then, I didn't know what I want to open up, what business I want to open. So I just create all network, you know. Woo! Ubud is crowded now. So, where were we? Yeah, I work at the travel agent in Denpasar, close to the airport. You know, just to see to know, to learn how people here do business, to create a network, because I didn't know anybody. So I worked there until about 6 months. I had a place in front of the convenience store. I saw there's a demand there. So there's a kind of area full of apartment, but it's difficult to get breakfast, and because most of the tenant there in the apartment is young people who work early in the morning, so they don't have a time to cook breakfast, etc. So I rent a place in the parking area of the inconvenience store, and with a, what do you call it? A stall, yeah, like a food stall, food stall. And I sold breakfast there. And also while learning where to buy a fresh good chicken, where to buy a fresh vegetables that we can pay like weekly or monthly, so it's not really bother our costs. So our cash flow still can manageable. And I did that until about 4-5 months. And then I ran a place in Denpasar for a restaurant. Small, not big. So I'm upgrading my restaurant. Before it's just a food stall, now kind of small restaurant. In about 3 months, I owned that restaurant, and it turned out one of my regular customer is the managers of a new entertainment center in Kuta, which they got karaoke there, they got music lounge there, they got spa there, in one building. And then he asked me if I could help him with the staff meals for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and they got like 70 staff. I said, whoa, okay, cool, why not? So I start my catering business. In about 1 month, after I knew how it goes, because catering is a bit different with restaurant. Catering is like, you have to be, like the food must be ready at the same time. And I have to calculate also the delivery until I kind of manage it. And then I start to, maybe I can cater somewhere else. In about 2 months, I become a official catering for 3 hotels in Sanur. Yep, they pay every month. Like 200 staff in each hotel. Breakfast, lunch, dinner. Woo-hoo. It was busy. My restaurant is small, but the production is high. Well, this is what I meant. This thing, it wasn't in my head before. Before I'm in the business, it wasn't there. I didn't know that we can, well, of course we knew there's a catering, but I didn't know that we can actually do that. This thing is come up when we are there. No people just like open up a restaurant, so we just focus on running that restaurant, right? Why we have to limit ourselves if we can expand bigger than our restaurant itself? Even our table is only 5, but we can sell 100 meals per day. And then long story short, in 2017, I bought the Taman Sakti Resort. Yeah, my resort up in Ubud. But anyway, what I got from my experience was all the things is came up when we are there. When we see, oh, actually we can do that. Oh, actually we can do that. How to penetrate the market, how to get the suppliers, etc., is there when you are here. So you can see also the competition. Try to visit your competition. So what I suggest is, if you are not really in a hurry, if you can wait, better just come first to Bali with the B211 visa, with the visa which allow you to stay long as you extend it every 60 days and renew it every 180 days without must leave the country. So you can observe, you can explore, you can even build your network in the beginning. You can see the competition. You can try to know where to buy the material for your business. How many people need it? Remember, in Europe, maybe it's normal if you build a house, only like 3-5 people build in one house. Here in Bali, it can take 15 to 20 people to build a house. And if there's time for them to go to temple or there's a ceremony, they have to go. You cannot even give them extra pay or something. Nope. When they have to go, they have to go. So you cannot put your European mindset that no, 3 people is enough. You have to work from here. No, you cannot do that in Bali. And you cannot against that. Otherwise, just don't do business in Bali. Try to live here first, like, I don't know, 6 months, a year. And if you need a local partner, choose wisely. Choose a local partner that can generate sales. Choose a local partner that can dealing with the domestic issues. And choose a local partner who can become creative. Not only think about your, let's say if your business is a restaurant, not only think about your restaurant, but catering for the event. There's a lot of event happening here in Bali. Catering for hotel, like what I did. Try to be creative. So your local partner can be more efficient and effective, of course. And then when you're sure, then go ahead, open up the PMA and get the investor kitas. And if you want me to do your B211 visa or later to do your PMA, your investor kitas, send me email, okay? Send me email. Just come here first, Visit my place, the Taman Sakti Resort up in Ubud. we discuss it over a cup of coffee. Well, who knows, we can be partners too. So there you go, share this video so more and more people know about this thing, and hit the subscribe button for those who haven't. It really means to me, supporting this channel, make this channel grow. Hit notification bell so you won't miss any update from me regarding how to travel to Bali, Bali travel regulation, and condition in Bali now. My name is Oki Mista, signing off from Bali.